Dance.
And by dance, I mean let's try to kill each other.
Alright, so I just finished Deadpool, and I know I say this after every time I watch one of these movies, but 20th Century Fox knew what the fuck they were doing. Like, I'm talking about straight gas. Deadpool was no exception. Like, hilarious as fuck. Like, everything in the movie was hilarious. TJ Miller, before he went off the deep end, was pure comedy. Him and Ryan Reynolds, their back and forths were fucking perfect. The blonde lady, I'm sorry, I told myself to fucking look up what her name was before I did this review, but she was hilarious, and their tropes, like their back and forths, were fucking hilarious. They played off of each other very well, as did Ryan Reynolds and Vanessa, like his counterpart in the movie. You know, it starts out with him, we're gonna skip all the love shit. Basically, he falls in love with this girl, Vanessa, finds out he has cancer. During this, he tries to go out and get a cure for the cancer, because the person says basically they can make him a superhero. He, down on his luck, is like, fuck it, I gotta see what it's about. He ends up going, and they do everything but turn him into a superhero, so we thought. They are trying to develop a mutation to form out of him at any cost, so they're putting him through traumatic events, like constantly taking his air away, giving him air back, beating the shit out of him, giving him, like, I guess cold showers, I suppose, spraying him with all types of shit, shaving his hair. Like, they doing him bad, man. And then one of the things that they end up doing does deform his skin, makes him look the way that he looks. Everybody knows how Deadpool looks without his mask. But it does give him superpowers. The person who is pretty much in charge of this program is a dude named Francis, who they call Ajax. That's the guy he's fighting at the beginning of the film, or the beginning of this video. Beats the dog shit out of Deadpool the first time, like the dog shit out of him. But he does discover, like, oh shit, I can heal, like, extraordinarily fast. But he gets his ass whooped, and he is hell-bent on finding this motherfucker. So once he finally finds him, you know, he's got his suit and everything. He does that famous scene where he jumps off of the bridge, and he starts beating the shit out of everybody, killing people left and right, blood, swords, guns, everything we love about Deadpool. And it's so dope to see him do a bullet count. He has the count of bullets. Every time he kills somebody, you see the bullet numbers on the screen, which is pretty cool and hilarious at the same time. And on that final one, he does what I think is the best scene in the movie. He does a triple kill, like Call of Duty style or some shit. It was funny. Shoots through 3 people with that final bullet, and proceeds to beat the shit out of Ajax, but then gets stopped by Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead, one of the best names in comics. And they basically let him know, you know, like, this ain't what we do. They've been trying to recruit him to be an X-Men for, I guess, years, which we'll talk about again later when we get to Deadpool and Wolverine, because the X-Men was trying to recruit him, so they said. So what was so fulfilling about that one thing that happens? But yeah, anyway, he is hell-bent on getting Francis to fix his face, because Francis claims that he can do that for him, which Francis is Ajax, that's his real name. So it takes us on this wild journey. We get introduced to TJ Miller. We get introduced to his blind roommate that he now has. I already said we meet Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead. And during this time, it's basically him trying to get back to Francis because of the fact that the X-Men stopped him the first time. but he gonna get his redemption for sure. So he ends up finding out that Francis is trying to kidnap Vanessa, which TJ Miller tells him. So when he goes to, try to intervene, he slips right through his fingertips because he's scared of how she's going to view him with his face looking the way it does. So she ends up going out back because Ajax was almost portraying like he was Wade, and when she seen him, she realized it wasn't him, but it wasn't nothing she could do to stop him. It was Ajax and some strong woman. I should have done my research because I don't know what her name is. All right, Angel Dust was her name. I had to do a quick Google search, but she just appeared in comics in 2002, so fuck you guys. I didn't know. She's fairly new anyway. But Negasonic Teenage Warhead, they were fighting on like a helicarrier, a helicarrier, whatever they call it, and she blows that shit up to smithereens damn near. So it fucks up the stability, and like everybody's falling down and shit. Colossus ends up saving her because she's passed out. Angel Dust because she's passed out, and Deadpool is like, he does this epic save scene with Vanessa. He ends up getting her out for the most part, but then you got to have that final fight with Ajax. So they start throwing hands again, and Colossus comes in after Deadpool defeats him, and he's about to he got the gun to his head, like, I'm about to go ahead and off him. It's over with for him. And Colossus is like 4 moments away, and 4 moments alludes to the fact that you become a hero when you're faced with these difficult realities, and in those 4 choices, or those 4 events, you make the right choice. That's how you become a hero. So Deadpool is hearing him out, and then he's like, yeah, fuck that. Pow. Kills him. He's like, look, I can have those 4 moments later, but not this time. And then Colossus is basically like, just the next time it happens, bro, you should make the right decision. And Deadpool's like, yeah, whatever. You feel me? But he shows his face to Vanessa reluctantly, but just as real love should be, it is unconditional. Vanessa still loves her Wade after beating his ass for not telling her what was going on with him and why he left. She does decide to take him back. Pans out. It's a win for Wade. We do get a really cool mid-credit scene, or post-credit scene, honestly, where he's dressed as Ferris Bueller with a Ferris Bueller robe. Shout out to that movie, man. It's one of my favorite movies. So it was funny seeing him dressed like that, where he makes a big reveal that Cable is going to show up in the next movie. So y'all know I'm definitely going to cover that next. Probably going to watch that tonight. But Deadpool, man. Shout out to Deadpool. I want to know in the comments what y'all think about the character. What do y'all think about this movie? Number 1. We're talking about number 1. Give me a 1 out of 10. For me, I'd probably give it maybe like for a Marvel movie, I'll give it like an 8. For a regular movie, I'll give it like a 6.5, 7. Real funny, real action-packed, but it's definitely a good movie. I fuck with it. I could watch it again and again. This is only probably my 3rd time watching it, though. I went to go see it in theaters, but looking forward to watching number 2. He does say that Cable shows up, so we'll talk more about him in the next video. But this is Reviews Under the Rearview. Can never find it, but we still here, so holla at y'all.